Indulge in my wares. It is only petty.
Sees all truths. Trust.
Hey, can you guys hear me? Yeah. Alright, cool. Did you quit New World? I mean, like, yeah, obviously. I mean, if I didn't quit it, why wouldn't I not just be playing it right now, man? I mean, duh. Yeah, of course I quit, man. Yeah, definitely. I quit everything, yeah. Surprise. I gotta do these guys too. I've really gotta figure out how to do this whole, Ember Court thing. I never really have done it. You quit retail, play Season of Mastery? No, I don't want to fall asleep, man. I've been asleep all day. Like, I don't need to fall asleep again. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I get this quest done, get my little box, that should be good. Yeah, I think that, Ember Court's easy, don't worry, yeah, I know. Like, I talk about the Season of Mastery a lot because I think there's a lot of people that asked me about it because I was, you know, really into classic WoW and everything.
From my former house
But
maintain a stronghold
shut
here.
the fuck up. But truth is, like, I'm not into Season of Mastery, man. I'm not. It's just it takes too long to level up the character. Like, if I immediately, if they gave me a free level 60, I'd play it. But I'm not gonna play it level all the way up to 60. Spend all that fucking time on the game, man. What would you do if they retcon Shadowlands? I'd probably buy a store mount. I'd be so happy. That'd be great. Season of Mastery is too much of a grind. Yeah, I know. That's why I don't really, that's why I don't play it. It's because of how much of a grind it is. Are you not intrigued by the new raid mechanics? What raid mechanics? That there's 3 bombs instead of 1 on Baron Geddon? The fuck? Like, I mean, what new mechanic? Like, it's not enough, man. Like, I know how that's gonna play. You have 3 spots. And you have 1 guy go to each spot. And you have an add-on that automatically assigns you a number of which spot to go to. the spots are numbered ahead of time, and you just go to the spot that the add-on assigns you, and then you stand next to, you could do it two ways, right? You either stand next to a wall so it doesn't knock you up in the air, so you fight Baron Geddon in the cave basically, or you have mages assigned to slow falling anybody who gets knocked up in the air. So like, it's really not that hard. No BDO today? I might not have time to do it today. I'm not sure. Because I actually had a lot of fun playing Cinders yesterday, and I want to play more of that today. Yeah, that's the thing, is I kind of want to finish that, because I've played Cinders like 3 or 4 times, and I've never finished it at all, and I'd kind of like to actually finish the game. You know Marty Robbins' favorite song of his? Big Iron, dude. Like, come on. It's the only song. El Paso's a good one too. The Hanging Tree's a good one. Yeah. I love Marty Robbins, man. Cinders like PoE, you never finish it? I mean, you kill all the bosses, it's done. That's the way I see it, man. What's 3 hours stream about Asmon Wrath of the Lich King, better than the Netflix movie? Yeah, I enjoyed doing that video. It was great. Stream with a big audience, can't play BDO, I swear. Well, if I can't play the game because of too many people, then I'll just stop playing it, you know? Like, it's not really a big deal for me. I play it off stream or just quit entirely. But if it's annoying, then, you know, I stop, and if it's not, then I don't stop. That's the way I look at it. What do you think about 100 Thieves picking up Limit? 100 Thieves picking up Limit? I think it's really hard to make money off of a WoW team. And honestly, like, shout out to them. But, like, the truth is, like, 100 Thieves is in a position, like, they've gotten so much investment. Like, they've got millions and millions of dollars of investment. Like, is it worth it to them to buy market share, which is effectively what they're doing? Yeah, I think so. I think it's like, if I was 100 Thieves, would I buy Limit? Probably, yeah. That's the truth. Probably, yeah. And I think the people that run 100 Thieves are smart. So, I would see that happening. You done any of the Mage Tower challenges? No, I haven't, actually. I need to do those. Okay, there we go. Pull these guys, and we'll finish this up. Fury is easy to do. Yeah, that's why I play it. Like, I'm still playing Venthyr Fury. It's because I literally don't give a fuck about anything. Like, this is my spec is not Fury. It's arms. It's mounts. That's what I'm spec'd for. If you don't do them until 4th of January, it'll take me a long time until Legion Time Walking's up again. No, they're probably going to make it extended. What I'm expecting is they're going to make Legion Time Walking, like the Mage Tower, active every single time the Time Walking is active. That's what I think they're going to do. So I'm not worried about it. Plan to go to Riches later? Maybe. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do today, honestly. I just got up maybe a couple of hours ago, 3 hours ago, walked down to the store, and now I'm just trying to relax and hang out. That's about it. Until I see a Shadowlands related video, I can't get over the atrocity being done to the Helm of Domination. Yeah, me too, man. I think it's really stupid. I don't like it at all. I feel like it's like the reforged Helm of Domination. It's like, you know, like whenever something happens and that small thing in itself becomes a metaphor for the entire problem of like, it's like basically a microcosm of what the entire issue with the game is. I feel like the crown of wills, the helm of domination, is that microcosm of WoW. That's what it is. Didn't expect to see you playing WoW. Yeah, I know. You thought I quit the game that I played for 15 years. Yes. 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 No BDO today? I don't know if I'm going to play it today or not. I have to download it. To be honest, like, here's kind of what my thinking is with BDO, and I'm just going to kind of completely level with you guys. I don't know what I'm doing today. I might be going out later on, and I want to be able to play, and also I really had fun playing Cinders yesterday because it felt like I was playing a new game. Like, I've never really played... Why does it say I need to kill this guy? I guess I'll just kill him and see what happens. I've never really played with a shield before, ever, so it was kind of fun to do something completely different. And I kind of want to keep going and doing that, and then maybe do BDO afterwards, because I want it, since it's a new MMO, like, I want to be able to dedicate a lot of time into it and play it seriously. So that's what my thinking is. Just for anybody who's curious. I'm still absolutely looking forward to playing it. I still want to play it. I was thinking about, like, oh man, maybe I should save this for like mainstream content or something like that. I feel like there are so many other things I need to do on my mainstream that I just don't have time to do everything. So it's like, that's why I don't really worry as much about like farming certain mounts on like my off stream too, because like there's just so much content on my main stream, because like half of my content is just reacting, right? And that's like watching videos or commenting on you know, what happened today or something like that, right? Just like the latest events, drama, developments and conversations, right? So like the actual like kind of planned content that I have is not really that much per day in terms of like gaming content, which is what I prefer. I know that there are a lot of people on Twitch who are I think unhappy that React content and that kind of content is more prevalent now on Twitch, but I am happy that it's like that, because I think it's more interesting. I find watching somebody play video games all day, it depends on the person, of course, and it depends on everything else, but watching and talking about video games the whole day, that just doesn't really seem like really like hype to me at all. And also, like, it's something I never watch React videos because I think they're boring. And the reason why I think they're boring is I just think I have so much better opinions than the people that are reacting to it. I mean, like, why would I ever listen to this guy? He has no idea what he's talking about. Like, you know, if I was watching this video, I'd say this instead. And so that's what I do. And it sounds stupid, but, you know, it is what it is. Funny things porn is going to evolve what video game has. You're going to watch another person watching porn, so everybody's going to be a cuck. Watching farm mounts, etc. Mad season video is 2 hours long. Yeah, I know. React content's more natural. It feels like watching videos with streams. Yeah, and I like doing that. It's enjoyable for me. I feel like you reacting to Quinn's hot takes would be incredible content. Yeah, I think so too. Like, the reason why I haven't really done a lot of that is... Just a second, what do I have to do here? Oh, that was... Okay, that was easy. I just gave him money. And anyway, so... Yeah, I do really enjoy doing that. But it's mainly just giving my opinion on things and talking about things that I just like doing. Chance reacting, mostly letting the video play on its own. Yeah, it's like, I mean, I usually, like, I've turned 10-minute videos. Like, remember that one fucking video on my YouTube channel? And it was like the one about the new Shadowlands fucking thing. The new Shadowlands cinematic. And the video was 4 minutes long, and the fucking reaction to it was 53 minutes long. Like, you know, so it's like really reacting is not, it's not really about reacting. It's more about, it's more about talking about stuff. I think really, like, reacting is just kind of an avenue to do that. You and Hassan vastly extend videos for react content. Yeah, I know he does the same thing, right? Because like he'll like listen to something, it'll piss him off, and then he'll be like, oh, you know what? This reminds me of this other fucking thing that pisses me off. Look at this. Yeah. Bouncing ideas off the video. Yeah, exactly. Some people are saying Dragon Isle's next expansion. Thoughts? Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea what is gonna happen next expansion. I have no clue. Genuinely do not know. But yeah, I think that a lot of people, especially like on Twitch, they don't like reacting on like a fundamental level. And they view playing video games as like a higher form of content. Like intrinsically a higher form of content. Not like this is a higher form in regards to, you know, like anything else. Like this is just a, it's just an opinion, right? People get really mad. Like people have complained to me a lot. Like they've come into my stream and they've been mad about like Master Chef or something like that. And it's very common. To me, like I just like talking about stuff. I think that's why I enjoy streaming in general, is that I like being able to talk about stuff and express myself and get into that kind of stuff. Certain aspect of reacting is farming other people for content. Well, I think that like, oh, for like drama shit, I don't know. I mean, most people don't really give a shit. But yeah, I think it's a good way to have a conversation. And that's what I like doing the most, is just having the conversations and talking about stuff. That's what I enjoy. Clown was saying I need to try, yeah, I'm gonna try GTA RP. I've got like 3 other things I need to do first, and then I'm going to do GTA RP. Dragon Isles is retcon? Yeah, I think so too. It probably will be. Like, I assume that anything Blizzard will do will be a retcon at this point. Yeah, really? Well, I told him I would try it out, sure. I mean, I don't have a lot of expectations on this because I'm not really a role player. And I don't really know what I'm doing. I think it's going to be super awkward and cringe, and I'm going to hate it. But I told him that's probably what he thought about Final Fantasy, you know. So I'll give it a shot and we'll see what happens. Yeah, I mean, I have no problem like trying things usually. There are a few things that I refuse to try. Do raids with McConnell? Yeah, I think it could be fun to do like coils with McConnell. It could be like me, Cody, and McConnell or something like that. Okay. How many more of these I need to get? A lot more. Fuck. Best raid content coming up to Stormblood? I hope so. RP makes you immunized to embarrassment. Nah, it's just like it's my personality. Like I'm not an outgoing person at all, and so it's even in video games I feel awkward like initiating conversations or talking to people. So it's just it's like my personality doesn't really vibe very well with that kind of environment. And again, I'll try it, right? I said I would try it, but I'm not really expecting it to be like super crazy fun. But I'm gonna try to go into it with as much of an open mind as possible, because I think that if I go into it and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna hate this, well, I'm probably gonna hate it, you know. So I don't want to do that either. Seems like just common, good old-fashioned. Oh, Maldraxxus. Oh fuck, I didn't do that one. Let me go back over there. I'm trying to be somebody else's sidekick or something. Yeah, maybe. Raids in Stormblood are so fucking dope. It's a huge difficulty spike. I mean, man, you just have to do the raid. I mean, there are thousands of people that have completed the raid. Like, probably tens of thousands of people that have completed the raid. If you can't do it, it's because you haven't put in enough time to make that possible. That's what I've always said. Like, most of the time, failure in a video game is a lack of either preparation or effort. And if you put in more preparation and more effort, you will probably succeed. I don't know what that even is for. Maldraxxus army. Oh fuck, I have to go to Stormwind? Okay, let's go over to Stormwind. I understand the theory with the dragon expansion. Is there no difficulty at all with raids then? No challenge? Of course there's a challenge to the raids. Absolutely there is, but what I'm saying is that no challenge is insurmountable. Where the hell is it? There it is. To Borealas. Okay, let's go to Borealas. Yeah, it's not insurmountable. It's not something that you can never figure out, that you can never do. Like, to a certain degree, like, let's say getting like a, a really, really hard, just a second. Vol'dun, okay. Dude, I'm just going through loading screen through loading screen, oh my god. Okay. Now what? This is so confusing. Where is this? Projection in Vol'dun and help her defeat Seth rank enemies. Okay. Is that the golden back from Torghast? Yeah, it is. You get that from the Adamant Vaults. Game will never be as successful or as fun as whenever Wrath of the Lich King came out. I think that's probably true, but it's not even the game's fault. It's just time. It's like for some people, like Legion, I think was as good as Wrath in a lot of ways. Like, I think the gameplay in Legion, the PvE gameplay in Legion, was the best that it's pretty much ever been. I really mean that. I think it was just, like, I enjoyed playing my character more in, I would say, Legion or Mists of Pandaria. It'd be one or the other for me. Okay, so... Alright, here we go. Let's go find, I guess, these NPCs and kill them. Oh, there's a lot of mobs. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's too bad. I had hoped that I'd get the other buff. I might die here. We'll see what happens. Nah, I'm good. Okay, and now where do I go? Legion have the grinds. Yeah, Legion really kind of, it sabotaged itself, in my opinion. I think that Legion would have been much better if they didn't force people into playing content that wasn't fun. Like, this is just like a problem that Blizzard has in general, they've had recently, is that they're very fixated on trying to make players play the game in a certain way. And in the process of doing that, people don't want to play the game at all. That's pretty much what happens. It's disappointing too, because like I'd want to WoW feels like work. There are probably a little bit too many repeatable activities that you have to do. But I think that Shadowlands has actually done a pretty good job about not making them important. You know, like you don't really have to do a lot of weekly activities. One thing I do believe they kind of dropped the ball on though was Torghast. Like, Torghast had a lot of potential, but I feel like because they spent so much time trying to, like, force players into doing it, people will always have a negative perception of Torghast, even in a way that I don't think it deserves. I think Torghast is a good bit of content, but the problem is that whenever you make somebody do something, they're not going to enjoy it as much as if they were able to do it themselves. They didn't tie player power to it? Yeah, exactly. It's like, for example, I think you can compare it with, it's very easy to compare it with Palace of the Dead, right? And one of the big differences between Palace of the Dead and Torghast is that Palace of the Dead is its own unique thing. So, for example, like, a lot of people hate Palace of the Dead in Final Fantasy, but they're not really talking about it a lot because they don't have to do it. So it's like, if you hate Palace of the Dead, you don't like it, you think it's boring, well, that's fine, you just never do it, and it never is an issue, and problem solved. Return to a mini in Maldraxxus? Oh, okay. Who said we hate Palace of the Dead? Who's we? I'm not speaking for any, like, I think that it's a generally accepted opinion that most people do not enjoy Palace of the Dead in Final Fantasy. I feel like most people do not participate in it and don't really enjoy it. Like, this is, yeah, I remember whenever I was going to do Necromancer, and I was first doing attempts at it, like, I got so many people telling me, like, oh, this is boring, like, most Final Fantasy players don't like this, etc. Those experience games, though? I feel like running dungeons is better, but, you know, it's whatever. But all I'm really trying to get at is that there are a lot of people that don't really enjoy Palace of the Dead and dislike it. And I think that they don't resent it, though. And that's really what I'm saying, is that while they might not enjoy it, they don't actively dislike it. And I think that whenever you make something mandatory, you transition from allowing somebody to say, not my cup of tea, to saying, I hate this tea. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And so that's the point I'm really trying to get at. Is that I actually think that Torghast has improved a lot. And I actually don't, like, there are people that think that the alpha version of Torghast was like the best version of Torghast. Those people have no idea what they're talking about. They just don't. And it's as usual, people have selective memory and don't really understand what's going on with anything. Let me go ahead and explain why. After you started on 425 and you would go all the way up to 72 or 77. By the time that you got to 445 or 50, your character was so ridiculously overpowered that you instantly killed every single NPC that you attacked. You could one-shot the Zackrawrr. And I remember whenever I would reach that point, viewers would leave the stream because it was boring. Because it was boring to watch. You were just running through, like, you think that it sounds fun. It sounds super fucking fun, and then you do it. It's like playing a video game with cheat codes. It's fun for a very small amount of time, and then after that amount of time, you completely lose interest. That's the streamer's POV? Well, of course it is. But wouldn't you say that people's interest in something would correlate to people's interest in something? Boring to watch doesn't mean boring to play. I think that it would be. I think that people, I can guarantee you, if they released Torghast the same way it was on Alpha, people would eventually just get bored of it because they'd be like, why am I doing these extra 24s whenever I know I'm just going to kill everything in one hit? Okay, let's go back over there. Oh, fuck. A lot of players do that for for everything, though. Not necessarily. And I think that there's obviously a spectrum of it, too. Oh, good. Alright, imagine completing 4 Covenants 100% insanity. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably just work at it slowly, and then whenever it gets completed, it gets completed. It's like doing transmog runs. No one ever enjoys fighting with mobs in transmog runs. I think that it's always fun to AoE something down and then just clear it. But it's a lot like whenever... I think really the problem is mandatory fun. And whether you like the idea of any of the other stuff, it's like whatever. But it's mandatory fun, which is what I think a lot of people resent and dislike. It's not up. How many pre-made groups are up right now? A lot, actually. Wow. It's more than one. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I guess we'll go back over to Revendreth, and I'm gonna kill Famu. Done by recess, mandatory play, no one dictates what you're playing. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. I like that. Oh, it's a box. Alright, guys. You guys see I'm gonna get the mount? Okay. Here we go. Mount time. What? I already had it from the last box I opened, and I saved it to learn on stream. What? Oh my god. Damn, that's crazy. Wow. Off stream, yeah, I got the... Actually, I think I got it when I was at Zach's. I forgot whenever I got it. Yeah, Zach was gonna leave. And I'm like, yo, wait a minute. Watch me open this box. I'm gonna get the mount. He's like, okay, yeah, whatever. And then I actually got it. He's like, what the fuck? Yo, this mount's actually pretty cool. I like this mount. Yeah, this is a nice one. Yeah. It's bigger than the other recolors? Well, I don't really ever ride them, so like I don't even know if it's a recolor or not. Well, I mean, it's clearly a recolor, but like I just like it. I think the tail is cool. I like the mount. I think it's cool. How many mounts now? You know what? I'm not really sure. I have a lot though. My slash played 1,142 days. This is on one character, by the way. I have like 10 characters. Of course, though, this is my most tier 3 court influencer. Please don't use that word. That's it. Blizzard started with the mandatory fun in WoD, Legion Legendaries. I think that like mandatory fun has kind of crept into the game slowly. It started in like with dailies are really where mandatory fun starts to come into play. But it was even in vanilla WoW too. It's just that the pressures were social and not structural. So you had mandatory fun of farming resistance potions, but it wasn't mandatory fun decided to you by Blizzard, it was decided by your guild. So it ultimately is the same thing. You react to the Mad Season video yet? No, I'm gonna react to it in like, give me like 2 days and I'll react to the Mad Season video. Like the day that I react to the video, I will literally put it in my title, okay? And that way everybody knows to expect that it's going to happen. Mandatory fun getting world buffs and not playing the game all week to save them. Yeah, I mean, there were a lot of things in classic WoW that worked that way too. Why don't you stream at night anymore? Because I was waking up at like 8 or 9 p.m. and now I'm waking up at 8 or 9 a.m. So I changed my schedule, and so that's why I'm changing my stream times. Good job. Oh, don't worry, it won't last. Okay, let's see if I can get Famu. Hopefully I can get a tag here. Are you changing your diet now too? Every morning I get up and I pretty much always eat. Okay, I'll start my own group then, fine. Join my group if you guys want to kill Famu with me. Oh, there's a bunch of horde here. Okay, let's just start it then. Damn, there's a lot of people playing today. That many people who applied like right off the bat just to do Famu. I'm just gonna delist for now. We've got enough people. You don't list the group at 4 a.m. in the morning? Yeah, it's probably true. So yeah, in the morning I usually eat a steak and a baked potato. And then I usually go out to eat maybe in the evening or like afternoon-ish. And that's about what I eat. I have about 2 meals a day. I'm a very light eater. And that's it. And I'll have like maybe some snacks in between. I don't always eat steak in the morning. Sometimes I don't. Like this morning, I didn't eat anything. Bro, when is this gonna drop? Alright, let's go over and do Korthia. Sorry, go eat? No, I'm just not, I'm not hungry right now. Okay. I'm so over Famu, I'm convinced the mount will never drop for me as well. Yeah. Yeah, it does seem pretty rare. Meat and potatoes kind of guy. I'm a simple man. I want my meat and potatoes and that's it. I don't like to have any fancy foods or fancy anything. I like to have very, very simple things. How do I like my steak? I like my steak well done. I know that might upset some people, but that's what I like. I like having my steak very well done and cooked thoroughly. And the reason why I like that is I have a very strong aversion to eating anything that I believe is undercooked. Like having undercooked meat at all, or even worried about having undercooked meat, even though I know that it's not. Like psychologically, it makes me uncomfortable to eat it. I don't like the mouthfeel of less cooked meat at all. And I also don't like the way that what it does to my head. And so I don't eat it. I only like having steak well done. I will usually, you know, I'm really just buying shitty steaks at the store, right? But if I go out to a nice restaurant, I'll usually order my steak like maybe medium to medium well. And so there is a little bit of flavor in it as well. But that's just what I prefer. I don't eat sushi. I don't eat anything raw. Yeah, I don't eat anything like that. And that's it. Have you had beef tartare? No, that's raw meat. Why would I eat that? It's disgusting. Comes from being poor? No, it comes from liking my steak a certain way. There's no reason for it other than the fact that I prefer to eat food that way. It's what I like, and that's all there is to it. Can't you say something that's disgusting without trying it first? No, the way that I can usually taste things is through smelling them. So like if I smell something and it smells good, it's going to taste good to me. And if I smell something and it smells bad, it's going to taste bad to me. So because of that, if I have something that smells bad, I just simply don't eat it. That's it. Smells linked to taste? Yeah, so I can smell something and I know if it's going to be good or not. But yeah, I have a paranoia about eating raw foods at all, or getting food poisoning. I've had a number of very bad experiences with food poisoning before. So just the thought of it makes me kind of semi-nauseous, and I just don't like it. $251 over $252. Oh yeah, I'm pretty slow on these. I haven't really spent a lot of time actually trying to do any completionism stuff in Korthia. I basically just do my dailies and that's it. Sounds like you're fed by people who don't know how to cook? No, it sounds like I like eating my steak well done and that's all there is to it. That's what I prefer. I like it. I like that more. Yeah, it's literally that simple. I don't enjoy that kind of food, and so I do not eat it. Do you eat mayonnaise? Absolutely not. I think it tastes disgusting. Anytime I get mayonnaise on my burger is ruined. Oh, wow. Nice. What about ketchup? Yeah, I like ketchup and mustard on my burger. I know I'm a very particular eater in a lot of ways. And it's been frustrating to basically every single person who's ever made me food. But I'm not going to eat something I don't want to eat. Yeah, I only eat what I want to eat, and that's it. It's not anybody else's decision except for mine. And I won't enjoy what you like more. Not you specifically, but anybody that tells me that, oh, you'll like this more, just try it, just try it. I've tried other things before, I don't like them, that's why I eat things that I do like. I'm fully capable of forming my own opinions about what I like to eat and what I don't like to eat. It's patronizing to assume otherwise. Is Skull being spoiled? It's not really. I mean, why would I allow somebody to make me eat something I don't want to eat? Oh, I know this quest. Yeah. I remember what I did with this quest. This is how I did this quest last time. There we go. Alright. And do I want to do this? I guess I should probably make progress with this. Yeah, I'll do that in a minute. Let me do these first, though. Yeah, mouthfeel is really important to me whenever I'm eating. And anything that has an uncomfortable mouthfeel will make me nauseous eating it. It's the texture, yeah. Do you eat seafood? Not really. I used to go to Long John Silver's sometimes, but besides that, no, not really. Straight up throw up if I don't like something I'm eating, texture-wise or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm just not, like... I remember my parents would always try to make me eat food. Like, make me eat vegetables or make me eat X or Y thing. And it never worked, man. Like, I would throw up sometimes, I would spit it out, I just couldn't eat it, it would make me sick, and it was just awful. And like, I never acquired a taste for it or anything like that. It was just really annoying, and it made me mad. Because it's like, I really hate whenever people tell me that, like, I don't know what's best for me. I've had my parents do this to me a number of times when I was growing up, and it kind of, like, unironically triggers me whenever I hear people tell me, like, oh, well, you'd rather, this is what you'd like more, or you'd like this more, or whatever. That makes me extremely angry, because everybody in my life who's ever tried to tell me what I should and shouldn't do has been wrong. Something you like, so it gives you more benefits. Is why I have no physique. I have no physique because I don't work out. And it's like, also, I'm quite healthy, and I pretty much always have been, especially whenever I was younger. And it's also, like, to a certain extent that I just simply don't want to be told what to do by anybody. It's literally that simple. So anybody who's telling me what to do at all for any reason, I don't like it. I only want to do what I want to do, and that's it. Let's see here. I guess I'm gonna go do these. Yeah, I literally, like, I cannot express how little I care about, like, any of my... It sounds bad, right? But I never cared about any of my parents' opinions of what I did, their approval, any of my family's approval, or anyone or society's approval or anything. It's never mattered to me, even in the slightest. It's completely irrelevant. Okay. Here we go. I gotta get this done, and I have to complete 25 of these fucking things. I don't even know if I'll be able to complete 25 in, what is it, 15 minutes? It's like these have such a low drop chance. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Never scared you might be wrong? Absolutely not. Most people out there are stupid. They don't know what they're talking about. They have no idea of what's going on. They'd have no idea what's better for me. They're clueless about the world. They don't look at things from the perspective that I do. And I think that I'm right, and I think they're wrong. That's all there is to it. That's why I don't take other people's opinions seriously. There are some people I'll listen to what they say, right? It's not like I've never taken somebody's advice for anything, but I think as a general rule, I don't. Bit ignorant approach. I take it you didn't grow up being told you need to learn cursive to, what do you call it? You need to learn cursive to be an adult, because all adults write in cursive. You need to be able to do math in your head and on paper because you won't have a calculator in your pocket. Remember that? Who says that? Teachers. All the time growing up. They were stupid. They had no idea what was going to happen. And I did. I knew it was going to happen. And I never took them seriously. I never listened to them because I thought they were stupid. And it turned out that I was right. Okay. There we go. So them telling you not to rely on tech is stupid? Yeah, I think so, to the degree that they were thinking it was. Yeah, absolutely. It was short-sighted. These are the same people that don't know how to don't know the difference between a monitor and a computer. They're just stupid. That's why I never took them seriously. Okay, there we go. How many of these do I need to get? I feel like I can't even complete this. Because I only have 6. Like, there's no way I'm going to complete this in time. Ah, fuck. Plenty of professionals who are really dumb? Oh, absolutely. But yeah, I can see there are some people that are triggered about my opinion about this, and the way I live my life and everything, and that's fine. Like, just don't do the same thing. I'm not saying that you have to think like I do, you have to do what I do, but I'm not going to change my opinion. Yeah, absolutely not. Not triggered, just worried about you? I wouldn't worry about me, I'll be fine. You know, could any more advice is worth listening to? Most advice isn't. Most advice that people give me is stupid. Most things that people think and tell me is stupid. They don't understand like different things that I do. They don't have the insight that I do into my own life. And so they give me advice on things without fully understanding who I am, because they don't know me really very well. So how could they possibly give me good advice? You got really lucky being a successful streamer. Most people need to know basic math to succeed in life. Yeah, but they don't need to know algebra too. And it was just the implication that you won't have a calculator on hand all the time. It's just a complete lack of understanding of where the world is going. Okay. Do I need this? The fuck is this? Okay, I'm just gonna throw that away. Gold-filled wheelbarrow. Great, 600 gold. Craftsman, I'm gonna say you need math 100%. I don't think that you're probably using algebra too. Of course you need basic math, like it's just common sense, but knowing advanced math and the implication of what they were saying is just, it's not true. I think the early math is develop your logical thinking. There's always an exterior reason why somebody thinks they're doing you a favor and trying to help you. As I said before, and this is of course like everything that I say and all that is all, this is all circumstantial around like my life and my experiences. But what I've learned is that all of my success and everything that I've done in my life has been a success, and I've been successful because I didn't listen to what other people told me. Like, I explicitly did not do what people said that I should do. And I will continue doing that. Because I think that I have the right vision to live my life, and other people don't. It's that simple. You would have won $1 million, you became successful at all? Yeah. And you know why? Because I invested all of my time into it. I invested all of my time and all of my effort into it. Because I thought it would work. So did others. Well, they should have tried harder. Let's see. What do I still need to get? Yep, should have tried harder, should have been smarter. A lot of people can work hard, but if you work hard, you can beat your head against a nail to try to get it through a piece of wood all day. The only thing you're going to get is a headache. Use a hammer, you're going to get it through a lot faster. Is a person that beats it with their head all day smarter than the guy with the hammer? I wouldn't say so. Hard work matters, but if you put it in the wrong places, it's meaningless. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what the best options to do things were, and I think about it a lot. To say that all of that is just luck, I think is naive. Threes today? I need to do threes. I'm probably gonna do threes maybe in a couple of days. I was thinking about doing it this weekend. Like, so like, I guess like this Friday or so, or Saturday. And then just working on it there. You're extremely dishonest, oh my fucking god. What are you saying here? Are you, you're mad? It's back Rockstar telling you to pick yourself up by your bootstraps? I would ask you, like, everybody has been, like, there are people that are where you want to be, who were in situations that are worse than your situation right now. And they succeeded, and you're not there. Stop making excuses. And if you are making excuses, at least acknowledge it. Like, do you know why I don't go to the gym? It's because I'm lazy. Do you know why my teeth are fucked up? A big reason is because I drink soda all the time. It's not the government. It's not the world who's conspiring against me. It's me. It's my fault. Isn't it possible for everyone to be successful? Don't there have to be losers? Not necessarily. I mean, like, and there's also a spectrum of being a loser and a spectrum of being successful. You don't have to be a billionaire. You don't have to be a millionaire. But I think you can take care of yourself and you can do quite well if you try hard. Those things have direct solutions. You don't. Keep making excuses. Yeah, I'm sure that really helped you out a lot in your life. Yeah, just keep it up. Yeah, I'm sure it's really, really useful. Making excuses for your luck, same difference? I mean, I did get lucky in a lot of ways. And we all did. All of us here are using a computer. There are billions of people in the world who don't have access to type your angry little messages, but you do. You have access to that computer. I also got lucky because I live in America. If I grew up in another country like China or something like that, I probably couldn't do what I did now. We're all products of our environment, and we all gain advantages and disadvantages individually. And it's not about how many advantages or disadvantages you have. It's about what you do with them. You could be somebody like somebody who came completely from nothing, somebody who was homeless and then they became a billionaire, or you could be like somebody like Hunter Biden, who's a crackhead, even though his dad is the president. Think about that. Should people do it? It's completely out of touch. As a person that plays video game on Twitch, shouldn't be saying any of this, dude. It's completely out of touch. I think that. So. I just randomly picked out this person's name, and we're gonna have to ban you. We are going to ban you, but we're not gonna ban you for what you said today. We're gonna ban you for what you said last time. Jews are the worst of them. That is a delete. It's not because of any minority that you're not successful. It's because that you're a loser arguing on Twitch chat all day and not doing anything important with your life. Keep doing it if it makes you happy. But if you're not happy with it, take accountability for it. What do I need to do here? Someone said Hassan mod. I don't think so. I don't want to bring him into this and like make him look bad or something like that for some bullshit. Like, come on, that's weird. It's a meme. Oh, okay. I don't know if that's a meme or not. Okay, that's fine. Do you know how much patience I have? The reason why I'm pretty patient with people in general with something like this is that most people never really hear anything that's not... I think that Twitch streamers and just content creators online, I think that it's very common to coddle their audience and tell them that everything wrong in the world is because of something else besides themselves, because they're afraid of getting pushback from people who are actually just envious of their position. So they don't want to talk about working hard or trying to achieve anything, and instead they talk about how the world is rigged and the system is against you, which to a certain degree is true, because they're afraid of getting people who will project their insecurities or their envy or jealousy onto that person. Being poor, all your life changed your perspective as just being successful. If you were poor, or just being born rich in general. Everybody is a victim of circumstance, and every single thing that happens is it's like the butterfly effect. You have like one small thing that affects an entire life cycle or an entire world. So like, yeah, everybody's a product of their environment. It doesn't necessarily mean that you can use that as an excuse, but of course it's a factor. Do you see yourself as successful because you're a successful streamer? I don't really think of myself as being successful or not. I just wake up in the morning and do what I want to do. I think that I've done quite well being a streamer, and I've done quite well making YouTube videos for sure, but I don't let it define me in a way that my ego is attached to it. Like, for example, like if I introduce myself to people or anything like that, like I don't even really tell them that I stream on Twitch or anything. Yeah, it's just it's not a good idea to me. Like I try to keep it as low key as possible, I guess. Resume? Yeah, I mean, there's a difference. Like, there are some people that are they get an ego about being humble about things, and I try not to do that too. Like I've said before, I mean, there are things that I like spending my money on and I like doing, and I have been very successful, and it's great, and I think it's important to keep that in mind too, and not to just completely pretend that you know, you're above all earthly delights and desires. But I try not to let them define me. How to deal with picking yourself up after a large setback and failure in your recent past? The way that I honestly do it is I go lay down, I turn off the light, and I put my blanket on, and I just lay in bed for a few hours until I decide what I want to do. That is straight up what I do. You invest your money? Absolutely. Of course. Sounds depressing. Well, I think it's a process, you know. You gonna get a pet? I'm not really thinking about it right now. What do you invest in? Not crypto or NFTs. Just like regular stocks. Yeah, yeah, I invest in GameStop. Yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, I don't think it's depressing at all. Like, everybody has a way. Like, it's really hard, and this is kind of just this is like one way I've always looked at things, is like, I've had a way of saying it. I've said it before, is that winning looks a lot like losing until you win. And a lot of times you have to go and beat your head against the wall against something, and you have to be willing to accept failure and accept setbacks and deal with them. And if you can't handle that, you're probably not going to last very long. What do you do with money now when you're dead? You save your money and never spend it. What do you do with your money when you're dead, huh? Well, I just, it's what I'm comfortable with. Leave it to my kids, maybe, or family, or something like that. It doesn't really matter to me. Like, what am I gonna do after that? Like, I don't give a shit. Yeah, just don't die. Yeah, problem solved. Because, like, you never know. I mean, like, you know, your kids could be dumb, and they could make bad decisions, and, you know, you still don't want them to completely, like, just be failures in life or not be able to take care of themselves. So maybe leave a little bit more extra money for them. You know what I mean? How do you move past the urge to quit when you experience a large setback and failure? Journey to success. How do you not quit? The way that I don't quit is that I overanalyze why I failed. Fuck, I thought that was the cloak. Yeah, that's a big reason that I do it, is I overanalyze and I figure out exactly why I didn't get what I wanted. And I look down and I'm like, okay. Like, I want, like, for example, like, there's a video. Like, let's say I put out a video and it's an L video, right? I will go back and watch that video 3 or 4 times probably. I will look through all of the tags that I used. I will listen to the content. I will be as harsh on myself as possible to figure out why this one was not successful. And I am extremely harsh on myself. Probably to a fault. But I am. What does an L video mean? A bad video. Just L loss. Let's see, what else do I still need to do? I'll probably start doing Dark Souls in maybe like 20 minutes or so. Do you not cringe listening to yourself? No, of course not. Want to analyze with videos to extract what makes them W's? Oh, I do. Like, I also do that too. Like, I should hope, like, my goal is to look back on a video I did 2 years ago and cringe. That's what I want to do, though. I want to look back on content that I did 2 years ago and think that sucks. Because if I'm not doing that, then I'm not growing and I'm not improving. I mean, yeah, it means I've got better. What makes you go back on your words and accept you were wrong or misunderstood? I will only really ever So you're asking like why, like when do I ever say I was wrong about something? Is whenever I feel like I was wrong. You know, that's it. Like there are a number of things that I've been wrong about for sure. And there's been other things that I wasn't wrong about. And I think people often conflate whenever I say that I wasn't wrong about something to some sort of I guess I should just tank this, right? I mean, I'm sure I can tank a time walking dungeon. Yeah, I'll try. I haven't tanked like at all in this entire expansion, but it should be fine. But yeah, I'm used to being wrong about things. It happens to me quite often. I'll make mistakes. I will misunderstand something. I'm not perfect. I'm not infallible. Of course that happens. What journey of entrepreneurship and have dealt with a large setback this year. Help me every day. Yeah, it's really bad, man. Like sometimes it takes you like days to get over it. Like sometimes I'll have a bad stream and I'll be like really stressed out or upset about it. And it'll be hard for me to come back the next day. And it's especially like whenever I know that I'm having a bad stream while I'm on stream. Like that's what's really hard, because it's like you know that things aren't going well and you still have to perform while you know that things are not going well. Like it's fucking hard, man. And because you have people trying to analyze how you feel, like your actions, you know, everything like that. It's yeah, pretend nothing's happening. Like it is hard. I thought this would pop immediately, man. We're just waiting for a healer. So teaching a bad lesson as a high school teacher? Oh yeah, bro. Like I have no doubt. Like kids are like not paying attention. It's like, yeah. Have you noticed any pattern behind bad streams? Yes, lack of sleep. I always do better streams whenever I'm well rested. What makes a stream bad? Animosity in chat, bad or boring content, contention, low viewership. There's a lot of things that could make a bad stream. Oh man, I'm actually nostalgic right now. And then because you would pull these 2 packs and then you would go over here and you'd get these guys. Oh man. And then I'd just cleave all these guys. Oh my god, dude. I remember the first time this came out on the beta, man. Like, oh man, I was so happy. This is like right whenever my YouTube channel was doing really well too. Oh dude, like it... I was so happy doing this, and then this guy would spawn. And at like 50% she would cast some other ability. God, man, it's actually making me depressed. I was so happy whenever Legion came out. I remember like we were the server first. There was server first 3 level 60s. It was me and Trictagon and I think it was Ryuk as well. Yeah, we were the first people to hit not 60, hit 110 on our whole server. Man, I'm actually getting depressed. Oh my god. Because I remember even the video I made about this, and I remember I edited the whole thing that night whenever it came out. This is one of my favorite dungeons. Then this guy would turn into a demon and he would do like a fell beam or something. Then you had to make sure you weren't in front of it. There it is. Yeah, there we go. And then that would kill everybody if he casted that. Legion was the end of the Warcraft saga? Yeah, it was. That was the end. Legion was the end. God, it was so good, man. Do you think they should have stopped there? No, I think they should have kept going. I'm glad that they kept going, but I just think that they should have kept going in a better way. What can I say? And then you'd have to interrupt that, and then you would put these like lines around the floor. You would do this? Yeah, this was the hard phase. Got his ass. And then, oh man, this part here. But the Daler master plan! But the master plan for the Daler! We forgot about his master plan! Oh my god. Oh right, yeah, if you stand it underneath her, then you couldn't do any damage, that's right. Bro, like, I remember I would do Mythic Plus for fun. Can you imagine that? Like, you would just do Mythic Plus. It's like, okay, I guess I'm gonna do Mythic Plus. Like, it's time to have fun. Let's do Mythic Plus. Like, what? I thought I had Intervene. Ah, Intervene and Charge are now two separate abilities. Give me 1 second, do a macro? Yeah, I guess I will. Can you even use Charge as the tank? Yeah, you can. It's not like in Classic. Do you think they always saw Shadowlands as a 3-patch saga, or they said fuck it and move on? To be honest with you, man, I don't know. And that's the honest truth. I genuinely do not know. Then you would come down here and then, oh my god, this guy. Then you would summon ads. Bro, I would tank all the time in Legion. He would go over here, and then he would summon the ads over here. And you'd know which one they were, and you'd have to kill these guys. I'm getting so nostalgic, man. And then you have to face, was it face away or face to him? I guess I'm just gonna go pick up the boss. Is there an in-game voice for the last boss? If I remember right, yeah. And then this was like, in my opinion, I think this was like the coolest part, man. Is whenever you go into, oh, I forgot. Oh yeah, there's these guys. And then this is where I would do big fucking AoE. I would do massive fucking AoE here. The biggest of big dicks. Dude, you can just spam revenge now? I didn't even know you could do that. Spider packs in a cave, best source of padding for arms warriors, Mythic Plus. I remember I would do some dumbass shit, I'll say that. God damn, man. And then he goes, he does the, oh yeah, I have to move out of that. And then that hits you. If, yeah. And is he gonna do the thing? Because I remember at low Mythic Plus, you could kill him before he did it. Yeah. Necklace. $59. I'll trade him. Okay. Yeah, let's go get this guy down. I think it's forced coherence and retconning established lore. Bro, I'm just so sick of thinking about the story. Am I a bad guy for that? Like, I'm so sick of trying to make sense out of something that doesn't make sense. I'm so sick of trying to. Oh man, do you remember back whenever it was me? Because we had to get 3 paladins because they had blessing of fucking, what was it called? Of like, it was soul warding or blessing of spell warding. And the only way you could get this achievement, we were the first people on the server that got the glory of the whatever achievement. And we had to bring in 3 prot paladins to even be able to think about killing this boss and getting the achievement because it was completely bugged. And then we did it for like 8 hours. Let me see. I can find a video after this. Screenshot, I mean. Glory of the Legion Raider. Asmongold. Oh, fuck. Look at this. Five hours making the Glory of the Legion Raider video. It took 5+ hours. Back in 2017. Very good year. I didn't expect to be as nostalgic as I am going back and doing this again. And then he would throw those things, like these things right here, they would do so much damage. And then you'd have like the little swirlies that you had to get out of too. So yeah, this was probably the coolest part of the whole game. Let's see if this is gonna work this time. Yep. Bro, this is so cool. I remember the first time I went down here, I was so hyped, man. I was so absolutely hyped. Oh yeah, and you would go this way too. That's right. Yeah, I forgot all about that. And then the spiders would spawn here. Is there a reason why I'm losing aggro more often? Do I like not have something turned on? It feels weird. No tank stance? Yeah, I've been playing Final Fantasy a lot. That's the first thing I thought of. I'm like, oh, there's no tank stance. But like, actually, wait a second. Yeah, you're right, there's no tank stance. Spiders attack random targets? Yeah. I kind of remember that. Just kill this. Can you do a plus 15 of these? Yeah, you can. Doing negative damage? No, I'm top damage right now. You can see on the meter, I'm top. Bro, this shit was so cool.
How utterly predictable. I knew that you would come. I have what I was after, but I stayed just so that I could put an end to you once and for all. And now you fools have fallen into my trap. Let's see how you react. I will slay you all. All night elf children learn to love the dark.
Where's the light?
I will not be stopped. I have fought too long, suffered too much. Victory must be mine! My powers have grown since joining the Legion. Here, let me show you.
Yeah, this was a cool fight too. I thought she did 2 of them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got him.
How? You are nothing.
All right. Actually, though, what the fuck is the monk doing? I don't know. He probably sucks. I mean, there's plenty of people in the game that suck. Okay, let's see here. Game is not action. 0 social interaction. Well, yeah, people don't really give a fuck. They're just there to get their points, and that's it. Okay, so what do I have to do here? Whispering Fell Flame Crystal. Alright, we'll go back over to Delarian, and then I can almost buy them out. Dark Souls 3? Yeah, we're gonna get started with Dark Souls 3 really soon. I'm just gonna wrap up a couple of other things and then I'm going to start Dark Souls 3.
In darkest night, we still shine with hope.
Okay, so what do I still need? I still need to buy these. I still need to buy this shield too. There's a lot of stuff I need to buy. Fuck. And I have these. Sword, I don't have the sword. I bought the staff. What does the shield look like? Shield is really cool. Look at that. I'll be right back. Okay. When does Legion time walking end? I don't know. Let's see. January 3rd. Okay, so I've got one more week to do this. Alright. I don't know how many time walking badges I have on all my alts. I used to have an add-on that told me, but apparently it's not working anymore. I don't know. Oh, I have 2 characters that it tells me on. Oh, because I log on to the other characters without my add-on. That's why. Okay, let me just get on my Paladin and on my DK, and I'll see which ones have more. Okay. There's that one. So this has 1.3, and the other one. Let me see over here. DKs can't use shields. Yeah, I should just go buy the shield on him. But let me just try the DK right now. Okay. Did you get all the Doomwalker stuff? I didn't get the Akama Scythe. I have everything else. The Akama Scythe is just like a huge pain in the ass. Okay, and this guy has how many? Basically about the same. So I guess I'll buy all the stuff on this character first. I'm just gonna wait for him to kill Famu, and then I'm gonna leech the kill. You think you'll play TBC again if you transfer? I don't know. It depends. Yeah, like I might do TBC again. I've just been kind of just haven't really had about the interest to it. I don't follow much TBC stuff. I stopped streaming it, or I stopped playing it really whenever I was I stopped playing right whenever about tier 5 came out. Yeah, that was about it. Cause like I just didn't really I didn't have a lot of interest in doing it because it just the raids took too long. And I was busy playing Final Fantasy and dealing with like other stuff, with, like my mom at the time, and then also with New World coming out. So like I just didn't really see it. I just didn't really see it being interesting to do. You wiped on Alar? Yeah. Like I had kind of expected that raid to be kind of a joke raid, like or not the TK, but like the raid that I had put together. Like I knew that it probably wasn't going to go very well. Because it was just a shit raid and it was a bunch of randoms, but I went in there and I was like, okay, let's try this out to see what happens. I'm never getting Famu. I'm about to get Famu right here. If you can only play one expansion forever, which one would you play? Probably either Mists of Pandaria or Legion. Maybe Wrath. I mean, Shadowmourne and Wrath of the Lich King is Omega best? Yeah, it is, but it's like everybody's gonna have it at that point. Bro, I almost forgot to tag the boss. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just buy everything on the DK then. Mm-hmm. Having fun on Mop and Legion, but I remember Legion better since it wasn't that long ago. See, like, I think that the game was probably better in Legion than it was in Mists of Pandaria. Like, all things considered, I do think that Legion was a better expansion than Mists of Pandaria. The gameplay felt a lot more fluid, and it felt like you didn't have as much bloat to your class. I've said this before, I do think that Legion, like, or Mists of Pandaria had a bunch of abilities that were just like, everybody had a stun, everybody had a DR, everybody had an immunity, everybody had everything, and it was just really bloated. Like, people's toolkits were super bloated, and it was because they just gave new abilities to classes every single expansion, and they had done that like 5 or 6 times at that point. So I think Legion really narrowed, like WoD narrowed it down, and then Legion made Legion expanded it again and made it better. Trinket CC abilities, yeah, exactly. Warriors like 5 intercepts? Yeah, exactly. You had like, yeah, it's just crazy. Disagree, since the class change has made my spec a lot more boring to play. I can understand why. Here's the thing, is that I think that for the WoW enthusiast, for the Warlock enthusiast, there is not a universe where, I don't know, I thought Warlock was really fun to play in Legion, to be honest, but I think that there are a lot of people who fucking loved Warlock in Mists of Pandaria because of the snapshotting. There was so much depth to it, but it was also like really, really hard, and it was like hard for people to understand what to do with it. So it makes sense why they got rid of it. Okay. Class can't use item for transmog. Wait, what? It says Warrior, Paladin, Death Knight. Am I missing something here? It's bugged? I hope so. Okay, I can't use the shield. I can't buy this. I can't buy that. Sword? Okay, we're gonna buy the sword. And we're gonna buy the mace. And we're gonna buy this set. So that's like all the pieces though, right? Because like now I got the ensemble, so I'm just done. Yeah, okay. Alright, so let me see if I can find a character that has some more time warped badges. And I can buy that one. Let's see, what else has shields? Is it just paladins and warriors? What else has shields? Shaman, right. Okay, how many badges do I have here? 25? Shit! Okay. I guess I've just got to do more of these. Wait, on one time walking, you get a 500? Yeah, I know, I'm just being lazy. I have to spam them on my paladin, probably. I'm just thinking, like, what other class I have. I think that's basically it. I don't know why I would have any time walking badges on any other characters. Fuck. I've just got to spam these, I guess. It's gonna take me a while to get 3,000. Can you mail time walking badges? No, you cannot. You, that transmog? It's not a transmog. It is literally just a bunch of gear that I threw together. I hate how every character has a different name. Feels so disconnected. I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I think that's fine. It's just, it's a different game. Who says that? Well, probably people that play Final Fantasy. Because they like that kind of stuff. Okay, I'll do a couple of runs and then we'll start Dark Souls, okay? Let's see, what do I still need, actually? Drew, always the one thing that bothered me about WoW. Yeah, that's fine. I never thought it was bad. So I need to do that one. And then mother load. Okay, let's go do that. I'll do those 4 runs and then I'll be good to go. Okay. What am I doing? Right. Is this classic or retail? It's retail. Yeah, it's retail. Love the Eternal Game War. Well, it's just different games play differently and they have different things. Like, it's not really that crazy. I don't know, like, there's not really much to talk about or think about regarding it. It's like you can compare and contrast the differences, like that's fine, but I think people do it a little bit too intently. Final Fantasy XIV ever give you the feeling that WoW did in its prime? I highly doubt it. Like, how could I ever have that? Like, that's a feeling that you only get like once, you know what I mean? Yeah, and also like WoW, like people, Final Fantasy is a great game, but I think people really downplay like how much of a cultural and like massive thing World of Warcraft used to be. It was fucking insane, man. Well, come on. It was a different world back then? Yeah, it really was. Do I have to kill these trash mobs? No, I don't. Okay. All right, boys. I'm about to get the mace. It's crazy how much health this thing has. I even forgot. This dungeon was kind of cool though. It just had, I feel like there are so many things in like BFA and like Shadowlands. Like there's just so much like trash. And I don't mean like bad stuff. I just mean trash mobs. Like I actually, this is going to be a super unpopular opinion, I think. I prefer the pacing of tyrannical dungeons. I think that bosses should be the hard part of the dungeon. I don't like the idea of like having to worry about, oh no, well, if we pull him and then he's gonna have the other ability, and then oh my god, and then we'll have to stun them. Like, I hate it, bro. Hard trash? I hate hard trash. Just give me the hard bosses. Yeah, give trash some mechanics, sure. There's too many. It's exhausting. Depends on the affix. I don't know, like I don't like fighting trash packs that are really hard. It's just annoying to me and it doesn't feel satisfying whenever I do it right. Did Asmon really get banned for New World? I did. Jeff called me. He said that my video defending them, even though he promised me that he'd take me into space if I shamelessly defended Amazon, even though you know, he did that for me, he said that I didn't suck their dick hard enough, and so yeah, I'm banned now. Yeah. So that was that. I'm not going to see any more New World content on here. But unironically, I actually need to. I was gonna do some New World stuff today, but I was like, man, I haven't played WoW in a long time. I'm gonna just play some WoW today and hang out. I was gonna do a Mythic Plus dungeon, but I don't want to. It's that simple. I don't want to. I know I need to. Like, I've just been so lazy. Nice. Thought about what it means to a mythic dungeon. Was like, fuck that. Like, I need to. Like, look what I got here. 899. Like, it's just, there's so much I have to do, and like, I just, oh my god. Oh, bro, I gotta do all these. I gotta do these. I've gotta do them twice. 2K will literally take a few hours. Oh my god. Oh. 2K? This one seems like a hard week. Oh man, maybe I should do some of it. Maybe I'll try it tonight. I'll just do a few of them and just say fuck it. It depends on whenever the meeting ends. This is an easy week. I have to, like, I don't know, man. What's mine? Spires of Ascent. I could just do this one right now, get a group, and then do Dark Souls and be done with it, and not have to feel bad about myself. But like, I just have so many more to do. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Because I was gonna do other runs anyway. It was gonna take me longer to do Dark Souls to begin with. Like, it's the same amount of time. It doesn't matter. Let's go. Let's just do it. Okay. One a day, bro? Yeah, that requires me to do one a day. That's the problem. I just try to get people that are super high eye level, super geared, and we're just gonna face roll this, and it's not gonna be hard at all, okay? There we go. That's a 251 monk. That's what we're looking for. Let's get ourselves a tank. Dark Souls next. Guys, no, bro. I'm gonna do Dark Souls after this. I promise. Like, you can rest assured that I'm not gonna be like, oh man, that Mythic Plus was super exciting. I can't wait to do more. Nah, bro. Like, yeah, you can be certain. Okay, we need 2 more people for Mythic Plus Spires. Should I take a Shadow Priest? Like, shouldn't we try to get like a heroism or something? What do you guys think? Hero for sure. Yeah. Need a lust. Okay. So we need a tank. Is there really nobody that wants to do Mythic Plus? I would have never expected that. The priest from Ragnaros, it'll be fine. No players left to carry Asmon Sag. Yeah. Come on, guys. That's Chamel? Fuck that. You can get knocked off the edge on Spires. I'm not gonna make that mistake again. You didn't listen to Dungeons LFG? Yeah, I never do. We always get more people that join. Are you telling me there's 3 people? There we go. Alright, we need a tank. Okay, wait. Yeah. Yeah, we need a tank. Are there any tank players? I'd like to interview some of the New World devs. Like, imagine I could get Scott Lane on my stream. That shit would be funny, man. Like, I would love to do that. Like, cause I wouldn't even roast him or anything like that, because like I like New World a lot. I just wish that certain things were different. That's about it. Like I'm actually I'm a big fan of New World. I love New World. Okay, nice. We get leader of the pack, man. 5% extra crit. Boys, like we are good to go. Okay, and Razan on heroic, and then I need to do it on mythic too, and I need to get the 2 items. I can probably get it here. Okay, let's get ready and do this. You're shitting on New World the other day? Oh no, I hate the game. It's terrible, but I love it. Yeah, I only play games that I have to. I only play games that I hate. Yeah. Bro, that's so funny. That's so funny that you're linking me that thing. This is the most hilarious thing I've heard all day. A plus 21. You know why I don't want to do a plus 21? Is because I don't want to have to look at the screen. I'm not gonna do it. Fuck, dude. You love it? You care about it? Yeah, I do really care about New World. I think New World has a really... It has the potential to have a very bright future. And I just want to see that happen. Oh my god, I got both items on the boss. What the fuck? God damn, bro, what? That's insane. There it is, boys. There it is. Just a second. Alright, let's try and do this. Mogishan sword? No, I'm gonna get that on the mainstream, man. How do I get in? Oh. Okay, it's on mythic. Let me put on all my buffs and everything and I'll be good to go. Give me a second, guys. But yeah, I do really prefer the pacing of tyrannical dungeons versus the other ones. Blizzard's baiting Asmongold back with all these drops. It's the same as New World did the other day. They gave me the best in slot gun. I was watching Shroud play yesterday, and I think I might start using Spear. He was just doing so much damage with Spear, it was crazy. Because I have like a 598 Spear. Alright, ready. Ooh, we got ourselves a Mage Tower enjoyer here. We're waiting on the monk. Everyone does ready. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Ooh, I can get 3 items out of here too. Okay. Let's see what we can do, boys. Bro, like, just can't beat the monks, man. Fuck. It's just disgusting. One of these days I'll be able to beat a monk, but it's not going to be on this patch. Monk on AoE is just moronic. Yeah, it's just I just can't fucking keep up at all. Like, obviously he's beating me on damage too, but like still. Okay, what do I do here? Talk to this one. Yeah, next expansion I'll beat him, okay? Maybe in Final Fantasy. I think we're just gonna do less damage than the monk in Final Fantasy. If that's not happening, you need to get a new monk. Alright. Look at me, top damage. What a god. What an absolute legend. Wow. W's in chat, boys. I'm top damage on a trash pull. Okay. Here we go. Big pull. Look at that, dude. Like, why am I even playing this game? It's just not fair. Why'd I die? How did I die? What did I die to? Oh, no way! It's these things here? Oh, I didn't see that shit. I'm just garbage. I didn't know that was a thing. Damn, that's crazy. How does anybody ever figure this shit out, man? Like, this game is so hard. What the fuck, dude? Jesus. Shouldn't we pull them together then? I can just cleave off of this, right? That's like what would be smarter. Why am I taking damage? I feel like I'm taking too much damage or something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Oh, that was a bug. I hate it whenever the game bugs out like that. It's so annoying. What's this black shit? Higher res. The 2-time? I just wasn't paying attention, dude. I don't give a fuck. We're gonna clear it no matter what. Let's go. Oh, we're going over here? Okay. Is this new? Yeah, I honestly just don't know how the boss works. Damn, where are they going? Yeah, there we go, okay. Thought the druid was you thought the druid was using a hearthstone to leave? Man, fuck, it's not that bad, okay? Like, yeah, I died on a mechanic I probably haven't seen in a year, okay? Yeah, it's not that bad. Look at that, dude. Like, look at this, man. I hate monks, man. I hate them so much. Like, they're so stupid and they're just overpowered and I can't ever beat them because they're broken. Like, this is, what the fuck is this, dude? Like, Bone Dick Brew? The hell is this? This is stupid. How is Bladestorm not top damage? I'll tell you how. It's because the game sucks. Necrolord Covenant ability? Well, that seems fair. So is like every monk Necrolord because of that damage? It seems quite good. Yeah. Well, that's a meaningful choice. It means you're top damage or not. It's like I'm literally pumping out as hard as I possibly can. And this monk is probably not even looking at his screen. He's just like, oops, I accidentally did fucking 18,000 DPS. God, this is rigged. Most about 16k. Kyrian Fury is 15k average and Mythic Plus, really. Maybe I can try and play Kyrian, but like I also don't have the gear. That's the problem, is like my gear is just bad. The way I look at it with my cooldowns is the faster I use my cooldowns, the faster I can use them again. So I always use my cooldowns all the time, always. Oh, I should have saved my cooldowns. That was a bad idea. I like raging as an affix, by the way. I think it makes it more interesting, and it actually does change gameplay. Raging is one of the only affixes that I actually like. Because you're not tank? Okay, okay, you want to fucking pull that shit on me? You want to insult my integrity? I said that I liked Necrotic before any... I liked playing Necrotic as a tank in Legion. Okay? I thought it was one of the better affixes. I didn't like how it cleared after combat. I thought it was stupid because it removed planning. Prove it? Okay, go to my clips from 2017 and you'll see it. How the fuck you prove you like something? The fact that I complained about it whenever they changed that. I didn't complain about it, I just said that I thought it was better the way it was before. That's about it. But yeah, I really did think that. I don't know what's happening. I just fear them. God damn, I do such good damage. Man, fuck monks, dude. Okay. $9K good damage. It's literal god damage, actually. I kind of like these. I actually think this, it's funny to me because like the seasonal affixes are like 1,000 times better than the base affixes. They're actually good. I don't know which one's better. I'm just gonna get that, I guess. Yeah, Awakened was fucking like, they were all lit. The only one that was not lit was Beguiling and Infested. I guess 2 of them. I didn't like either one of those. I thought they were bad. I don't know how this boss works, by the way, so we're just gonna, Blinding Flash? What does that do? Why'd that hit me? Oh, it goes fast. That's crazy. Hopefully there's no ads that spawn. I haven't done this fight in so long, I don't know what the mechanics are. Clueless? Oh, completely. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. These bosses have a lot of health, man. Would I have a Final Fantasy 14? I forgot my password. Yep. Yeah, I forgot the password. I can't get it anymore. Can't play. It sucks, man. Devos served no purpose and has so much lore. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they threw her in the garbage. So they created, the thing with Devos, right, is they actually created a independent, powerful female character that has her own motives and her own ambitions and goals. and they had to get rid of her. They killed her, and Devos died, and we have Draka. Keep that in mind. Now we have Draka, which the only important thing she ever did in the story was die. Draka, and also Devos was way hotter than Draka. Like, let's be, like, she was really, really hot. And she's gone. We don't have her in the story anymore. That's just such bullshit, man. The jailer is so smart. I forgot, man. He's just like Sylvanas. His plans are so calculated and so complex, even the writers don't know what they are. Okay. That's a lot of damage. Kill all these. Okay, moving out of that. Interrupting that. I think Greater Mending was probably a heal. Yeah, I think that one was a heal. Can I? No. An annoying heal? True. They wait for the lore guys to make some predictions, and then yeah, that's how the way they do. They actually have outsourced the lore to Pyromancer. Wait, where did the thing go? Oh, never mind. I actually thought I lost. I thought it despawned. Don't we have to worry about them attacking us or something? I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I have no idea how to play this game. Like, I'm along for the ride, okay? Tell me where to Bladestorm and I'll Bladestorm. Okay, so we pull like the boss guy here? Yeah, we do. Empirical ordnance. Don't we all stack up for this? Yeah. And then he does like a vulnerability phase, right? I really hope the mount drops. Fuck, I didn't know he cast it. I thought it happened immediately. Well, I didn't know, okay? I would have done more damage. This one wasn't that bad. Yeah, I was expecting it to be way worse. It was only like 20 minutes or so. But yeah, Devos was a great character. Probably one of the best characters Shadowlands had. Completely original, completely new, nuanced, interesting. Had depth to it as well. Plus, as being a female character that actually has a impulse in the game and a reason in the game besides I'm crazy. And then Blizzard decided to put her in the garbage. Bobby's World. True. Who cares if there's a woman or a man, though? I mean, like, it's obvious, though, like, Blizzard cares about, like, female representation. I mean, you've got these artists, and not artists, excuse me, artists at Blizzard actually working. They don't have time to post on Twitter. You have these designers at Blizzard who are posting on Twitter, patting themselves on the back for having a 50-50 ratio of females and males in the quests. You think they don't care about that? They obviously do. I'm not saying that they should. I'm not saying they shouldn't. I don't really care about that. It doesn't matter. But the odds are, I do think that you should have female characters because it's important to have someone for the, you know, the female players to root for, you know? Like, that's someone that they can relate to. Like, I have a pretty good feeling, I don't know, like, name any Warcraft girl, like, she probably has an easier time relating to Sylvanas or Jaina than Garrosh. You know what I mean? Like, Garrosh is like a... But, like, for us, you know, we're a bunch of fucking, you know, middle-aged men. It's like, Garrosh is like, yeah, bro, like, that's our war chief. Oh, she's got a hat on. That's cute. What does this boss do, anyway? Oh, yeah, she does that. 2 hats? Oh, she actually does have 2 hats on. Look at that. I don't know when she goes up or anything. Guess I'm just gonna pop CDs here. Like I don't know when to use CDs or when to do anything. Honestly, I don't know anything about this game. Okay, they're getting them all. Doesn't even matter. Why? Okay, all right. Yeah, I was. Yeah, for sure, guys. Good job. Great job, guys. Okay. Got him. Got him. Hit her. Wait, bro, you did you miss? Oh no, never mind. Good job, guys. We beat the game. It's not easy to beat the game, but we did it. A glorious victory for the Alliance. All 5 of the Alliance players still remaining. Good job, guys. Wait, what the hell did I just do? Oh, okay. Great. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, so what's my ranking now? It's 1093. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. So I'm over halfway there. Okay, it's time to do the Dark Souls. Okay. Let's do it. Thank you for the group, guys. As I said before, I appreciate it. Alrighty. Alrighty. Alright. Let's go.